Derrick Tindal, boy at Anderson High School, DB receiver.
All right, Derrick. So, Boyd Anderson, tremendous season last year, get all the way to the regional finals. Just talk about what happened last year and how that's helping you guys towards this season.
Well, last year our team came together and became a family. It wasn't just a team. Our offense, they was doing the work on their side, and defense was doing the work on our side, and special teams wise too. So all that just came together and made us go far into the season. This season, everybody expects us not to do the same thing we did last year because they say we had a better team last year. But I believe that we're gonna go even farther, because last year we taking last year's team, amidst of that, and some of this year's new talent, and just trying to take it as far as we can.
How much does that motivate you when you hear doubters out there and people say, this Boyd Anderson team, they're just not as good? Does that kind of develop a fire in your stomach?
Blazing fire. It just get me mad because I know what we got and I know how hard we work, and for somebody to sit there and doubt us, it just made me furious.
Talk about how this team is different. Obviously, you guys did lose some players. Who are the guys that are stepping up? Talk about some of the leaders that are stepping up and why this team is going to be different maybe a little from last year.
Well, me, myself, personally, I had to take a big leadership role from last year because I was one of the stars on the team last year and the same thing this year. So I had to step up and take a leadership role. Our receiver, David Sr., had to step up and take a leadership role. He's a transfer from Carter Gibbons. And Franz Augusto, he had to take a big leadership role for the D-line. And our quarterback, Eugene Sanchinin, had to take a big role.
So all these guys are stepping up. When you look around this team and you look at the schedule that you guys are playing, which game right off the bat gets you most excited?
The game that gets me most excited is Homestead.
Why is that?
Because I get to stick the number one receiver in the nation.
Talk about that. What's it going to be like covering Ermon Lane, who's, big time, number one receiver in the country?
No pressure. Just the same old thing to me.
Have you ever faced Ermon before? Seen him on 7-on-7 or anything?
Yes, I faced him in 7-on-7.
What's that like? What makes him so good?
He's a good receiver. I can't take nothing from him, but I'm a great DB, so it just was easy to me.
You're going to win that battle, you think?
Yes, sir.
Talk to us a little bit about your college situation, schools that are recruiting you, and if you committed to anybody yet.
I haven't committed yet, but I got an offer from Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Bowling Green, FIU, Akron, Marshall.
Who are you looking at in terms of those schools? What are you looking for in a college ultimately when you make a choice?
Well, for whatever major I take, I want them to be very high in that major, and I want a good winning program.
And last question here. What's going to be a good season for you and this Boyd Anderson football team?
For me and the boy, we all have the same intentions. All of us want to go to state and win.